My name is B. Perry. I'm Chief Warrant Officer here, the Commanding Officer, Station Freeport. Been here since 2005. Freeport's located south of Houston between Galveston and Port O'Connor. A lot of people don't know it's actually Surfside, Texas where the station is, not Freeport, Texas. It's a resort community as far as summer rentals. You figure it might be 2,000, 3,000 people here permanent. It might go to 20 or 30,000 in the summertime. This is the Comp Center, Station Freeport. As you can see, it's pretty old. And it's going to be upgraded next month or so with Rescue 21. This is the AOR here. It's basically from San Luis Pass on the east side all the way down to the Colorado River on the west side. And Port O'Connor's on our west, and Station Galveston covers the east. The place was built for 20 people, and we're up to around 50. So it gets pretty tight in here. This is our recreational area and slash training area. Got the mess deck. It's where the meals are served. We got cooks here, so 3 meals a day. And it's blue. They wanted blue, so we went blue. The cooks said they wanted to spice things up a little bit, so they came up and said, okay, we're going to pick a color. Now don't freak out on me. And I said, all right, you guys go for it, and then if it's bad, we'll repaint it. No, no, it looks pretty good. It kind of brightens things up, so get used to it. Down this hallway here is where the duty berthing areas are. I'm not going to interrupt anybody. I know we've got some people probably sleeping from the mid-watch, but we've got 8 rooms, 2 to a room. We're going to increase that to about 3 to a room. Our mission here is search and rescue first, law enforcement, and PWCS mission, ports, waterway security is pretty much why we're here. SAR search and rescue cases are, maybe 100 some a year. So port security mission is a large part of what we do here. We got 2 41-foot UTVs and 3 25-foot Defender class boats. 41's is a pretty old boat, an old reliable boat. But in this area for search and rescue missions, a lot of the shallow areas we use the 25-footers, the new Defender class boats. But these are mainly for our offshore response and the towing capacity. We can tow most shrimp boats and a little bit larger vessels that are offshore. And this over here is the new Freeport LNG facility that's going to be opening up this summer. With the LNGs, and you've probably heard around the Coast Guard, it's just that's one reason we get increased personnel, just for port security with those. That's really close proximity to the station.
The liquid nitrogen gas facility that's going up, they're expecting quite a bit of traffic from more ships from overseas coming in, dropping off their supplies and then distributing it out to the rest of the community. And then we have Dow Chemical, which is over here on the starboard side. Basically, we do security patrols around this area. Recreational boarding, you're looking for the safety devices as far as like flotation devices, make sure the life jackets are in good condition. We also check for the navigation stuff as far as a horn goes. They need to have a horn or a whistle, some way to produce some kind of sound device. If they're offshore, then we'll check pyrotechnics, which would be like flares, any of the stuff that you would need for day or night to signal for anyone if you're in any kind of distress. We're also looking at the registration, making sure the registration's good. And then we also do commercial fishing vessels as well, mainly your snapper boats, which go out and fish for red snapper. The shrimping industry is real big over here, so we do a lot of shrimp boat boardings. When the summertime picks up, more and more people get on the water, so we're out there just to educate, and that's why we try to explain to them, be as friendly as possible, to make sure that we're just educating the public, because the last thing we want is to have to go out later on and come out to save them.
The auxiliary really helps us out with education and boating safety to the recreational boaters. We really appreciate those guys.
My name is Trevor Jones, and I'm the flotilla commander for the Flotilla 6-4 Auxiliary stationed here at Freeport, Texas. We do a myriad of things here. We augment the regular Coast Guard. We will stand watch. In addition to that, we will do security patrol when called upon to do it, to secure the area. We generally educate the public on safe boating. In addition to doing these patrols, we also do what we call ATON, or aids to navigation. We check private aids to navigation and buoys and day markers and things like that to make sure everything is in its place. I can't think of a better thing to do to serve the country than to be an auxiliarist with the Coast Guard. They tell us this constantly, their appreciation for what we do. And the term Team Coast Guard probably never applied more than it does the association between the auxiliary and the regular Coast Guard.
Everyone works together as a team to get the mission done, so it's been good. I love it. This is actually my first station, so to me it was a little different than the ship. I've been on a ship, back-to-back ships, so I have more time at home with my family, so I really enjoy the station.